Okay, let's start. First question: is it called football or soccer, and
Foot-
why?
Football.
Football. Why is it football?
I think it's called football just because.
It was the given name. Just because it was the name it was given.
Yeah.
Yeah. And why do you love Barcelona so much?
I just like their style of play, how they move the ball, how they all play like together as one team, and just their style of play. It's nice to watch.
Do you admire any player or coach, women or man?
A player I really admire would probably be Messi, just because like his IQ and his humbleness on and off the field is just like I look up to him a lot.
And would you say Messi is like inspiring you to be the player you are today and the player you want to be throughout your career?
I think so because, yeah.
Yeah, like that. And how do you feel for being selected in the final roster for the CONCACAF W Championship U17?
I feel very excited and proud of myself and how hard I've been working to get here, and proud of like our team and how hard we've been working.
Does it feel like different or special that this tournament for the World Cup is gonna be played in Mexico?
I think it is because it's in Mexico and we've been here working, and it is somewhat of an advantage, but all teams have come and worked hard to get here, so yeah.
Yeah, all right. So not so long ago you were called up by the USA.
Uh-huh.
So why choosing Mexico now?
I think it's just a better environment and more comforting.
Take your time.
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, you were called up by the USA not so long ago. So why choosing Mexico now as the country to represent?
I think I just chose Mexico because
Take your time. Take your time. Don't worry.
I chose to come to Mexico because I don't know how to answer the question.
You're done. Would you like to skip the question?
Yeah.
Right. So, NWSL or Liga MX Femenil?
NWSL.
NWSL.
Yeah.
And would you be open in the future maybe to play in the Liga MX Femenil?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any team you would like to play for?
Probably Tigres.
Tigres. And
Yes.
why Tigres?
Just because I have like friends and people that have already gone to Tigres, and it just seems like a good environment.
And it's the most powerful team in the Mexican League.
Yes.
So, is it special to share the same national team with another player from Bonita, California, like Scarlett, Camberos? I know it's different categories,
Yeah.
but same country.
Yeah, I think it's special just because her story and where she grew up is like exactly where I've grown up, and like the clubs she's played for, I've played for, and it's just cool seeing someone that's like been through the same things that you've been through and like process. So
And have you ever had the chance to speak with Scarlett Camberos?
no, I haven't.
And would you like to have the chance, and what would you like to ask her or talk about with her?
I think I would like to have the chance to speak to her face to face, and if I were to come across her, I'd probably ask her how being Mexican American, like how it was like playing and like coming to Mexico, and like just like the language and like just stuff like that.
And for you, has the language been like a barrier?
At sometimes it is a barrier, and it's like hard to speak like to like girls or coaches, but they've worked with me, and like I've got my Spanish has gotten better as I've been here.
Right, so how would you see yourself in 10 years, and in that period, what would you like to accomplish?
In 10 years, I still hope to be playing this sport, and if I'm not, I'd like to be a part of it, like even if it's like a coach or something. But one of my goals is to go to Spain and play there for like Barca's B team. And what was the second question?
And what would you like to accomplish in that 10-year period?
Just going to Spain and like just learning more about the sport and being surrounded by it like every day.
And why Spain? I mean, it's a really powerful league.
Yeah.
But for you, why Spain specifically?
It's just because it's different in Spain than in the United States, like living soccer, and my coach from my club is from Spain, so he's really got our team to like learn the style, and I feel like I could fit in there.
Do you talk sometimes in Spanish with your coach? I mean,
Yeah,
for
in
practice?
Spanish, yes.
Yes. So how does it feel and how important has been to share this passion for football with a person that is so close to you? That's your sister, Mariah.
It feels really nice. I've actually started playing the sport because of her. Also because I'm a really competitive person, so I've always been going head to head with her, and it just feels comforting having someone to like be able to talk to things about and like relate to things, and it's just nice having her to look up to.
So would you say like she's your biggest, I don't know, incentive, inspiration, or?
I would say yes.
Yes, and what kind of, I don't know, rivalry you have with her? I mean, in the friendly way.
Yeah, in a friendly way. We just like when we were little, we would always go like at it 1v1 in soccer, and I would get mad when she'd beat me or something. So it's just always been like me versus her, and when we were little. But now it's more like we help each other in ways. So.
And what's the most important lesson you've learned from the Crusaders and the San Diego Surf?
From
Crusaders.
Soccer, the high school.
Yeah, your high school soccer team and San Diego Surf.
The biggest lesson.
Yeah, from each one.
A biggest lesson. A biggest lesson I've learned from like surf in high school is like in high school I get more of like a freedom to play however I want, and because in surf we have like a kind of style, so it's very like we play by a book, so I've just got to learn more like thinking while playing instead of just going out there and playing. I've got to actually like learn more of why I'm doing this and the because, and just in high school I just let go of all that and just am able to play me and like how I want to play.
Now with San Diego Surf, do you feel a little bit more mature in your soccer skills?
I think yes, like I've gotten way better being at surf and with my soccer skills, and it's just helped me improve a lot.
Would probably San Diego Wave be a possibility in the future?
I think yes. I have connections with them, so I've been talking to them, but it is an option.
Who of San Diego Wave you have been talking to?
A girl from surf, our club, is actually with the Wave, so they know the surf and they've gone to like our games and watched me, and they've been in contact with me. So.
Are you a fan of any NWSL team?
Probably San Diego Wave because it's my home.
Have you been into Snapdragon Stadium a lot?
Yes.
Yeah. And how does it feel? How's the atmosphere of football in San Diego?
It's really nice. It's like all the fans are always active, and it's like a good environment, and it's every time I go to the game I have a good time.
All right, so to finish, how would you describe Mia in one word?
Mia in one word. I would just say like
No words?
I don't know.
All right,
Probably
another
just
question.
yeah.
what's your biggest dream with Mexico? What would it be?
My biggest dream with Mexico?
National team, with the national team.
A biggest dream myself or like for like the team also?
Both. It could be both.
Probably just winning, winning this tournament and going to the World Cup and being just prepared. And yeah.
Now we can go back to the previous question. Take your time, no pressure. What's the word that suits you better?
Probably just like competitive.
Competitive.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you.